Stephen Colbert is no stranger to sharp political commentary, and his recent takedown of President-elect Donald Trump and Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene is a testament to his enduring ability to blend incisive humor with a cutting critique. During a segment on The Late Show, Colbert delivered a monologue that captivated audiences with its biting wit and unrelenting focus on the controversial figures. The performance wasn't just an exercise in humor, it was a reflection of Colbert's unique role in shaping public discourse and his deft skill in articulating the anxieties many Americans feel about the state of their democracy. Before we start, hit the like and subscribe buttons for more exclusive news. The moment was electric, unfolding as Colbert walked onto the stage to thunderous applause. Dressed in his usual sharp suit and armed with a sly grin, he wasted no time addressing the elephant in the room, the recent electoral victory of Donald Trump, a political phenomenon whose rise to power has been as polarizing as it has been shocking. Colbert's monologue dissected Trump's presidency in waiting, calling attention to the rhetoric, policies, and controversies that have defined him. But what made the segment particularly powerful was the way Colbert tied Trump's rise to the incendiary rhetoric and conspiratorial mindset of figures like Marjorie Taylor Greene, a representative whose influence within the GOP has surged in recent years. Colbert's critique of Trump was sharp, dissecting his rhetoric with surgical precision. He painted a vivid picture of a president-elect who has long defied political norms, cultivating a cult of personality that thrives on division and distrust. Trump's ability to dominate headlines and manipulate narratives is unmatched, and Colbert emphasized how this has not only emboldened his base but has also fractured the political landscape. The monologue underscored the potential dangers of Trump's leadership style, particularly as he prepares to assume the presidency once again, this time with an even more radicalized support base. Colbert's portrayal of Trump wasn't merely comedic, it was a sobering reminder of the challenges facing a nation still grappling with the fallout from his first term. The transition to Marjorie Taylor Greene was seamless, and Colbert's tone shifted from bemused exasperation to something more urgent. Greene, a staunch Trump ally and vocal proponent of far-right conspiracy theories, has become a lightning rod for controversy within the Republican Party. Her rhetoric, often laced with incendiary language and unfounded claims, has drawn widespread criticism. Colbert highlighted her role as a key figure in shaping the GOP's post-Trump identity, pointing out how her rise reflects a broader shift within the party toward embracing extreme views and divisive tactics. The host's portrayal of Greene was as scathing as it was illuminating, offering viewers a glimpse into the dangers of allowing such figures to dominate the political narrative. Throughout the monologue, Colbert masterfully balanced humor and seriousness, using his platform to shine a light on the deeper implications of Trump and Greene's ascendancy. He framed their partnership as emblematic of a growing trend in American politics, the erosion of norms, and the embrace of a more confrontational, anti-democratic ethos. Colbert's insights resonated with audiences, many of whom share his concerns about the fragility of democratic institutions in an era of increasing polarization. One of the most compelling aspects of Colbert's monologue was his ability to contextualize the rise of Trump and Greene within the broader historical and cultural landscape. He drew parallels between their rhetoric and that of past demagogues, illustrating how populist leaders often exploit fear and division to consolidate power. By doing so, Colbert offered a sobering reminder of the stakes involved, urging viewers to remain vigilant in the face of what he described as a clear and present danger to democratic values. Colbert also took aim at the media's role in amplifying the voices of figures like Trump and Greene. He critiqued the sensationalist tendencies of certain outlets, which often prioritize ratings over responsible journalism. By giving disproportionate attention to incendiary figures, Colbert argued, the media has inadvertently contributed to the normalization of extremism. This segment of the monologue was particularly impactful, as it challenged viewers to reflect on their own consumption of news and the ways in which media narratives shape public perception. What made the segment especially engaging was Colbert's ability to infuse his critique with humor without diluting its urgency. His jokes were sharp and memorable, providing moments of levity that kept the audience hooked. But beneath the laughter lay a serious message about the direction of American politics and the dangers of complacency. Colbert's performance was a masterclass in political satire, showcasing his ability to entertain while simultaneously provoking thought and sparking meaningful conversations. As the monologue progressed, Colbert delved into the potential policy implications of a Trump-Greene alliance. He painted a dystopian picture of a government led by individuals who prioritize loyalty and ideology over competence and accountability. Colbert's hypothetical scenarios, though exaggerated for comedic effect, underscored legitimate concerns about the erosion of institutional checks and balances. He emphasized the importance of safeguarding democratic norms and ensuring that leaders are held to the highest standards of integrity and transparency. Colbert's critique wasn't limited to Trump and Greene. It also extended to the broader political and social dynamics that have enabled their rise. He highlighted the role of social media in spreading misinformation and fostering echo chambers that reinforce extremist views. Colbert's analysis of these trends was both insightful and alarming, offering viewers a comprehensive understanding of the factors contributing to the current political climate. The monologue concluded with a call to action, urging viewers to stay engaged and informed in the face of growing political challenges. Colbert's message was clear: the fight for democracy requires vigilance, courage, and a commitment to truth and justice. His words resonated deeply, leaving a lasting impression on the audience and sparking conversations across social media and beyond. This moment on The Late Show was a powerful reminder of Stephen Colbert's unique ability to engage audiences with his blend of humor and insight. His critique of Trump and Greene was a tour de force, offering a thought-provoking analysis of the challenges facing American democracy. By using his platform to amplify these concerns, Colbert continues to play a vital role in shaping public discourse and holding leaders accountable. In an era marked by political uncertainty and social upheaval, his voice remains as important as ever. Stephen Colbert's monologue didn't just expose the troubling trajectories of Donald Trump and Marjorie Taylor Greene, it also illuminated a larger cultural shift in how the public processes political extremism. The audience's reaction, a mix of laughter and audible gasps, underscored the tension between humor and unease. Colbert masterfully tapped into this emotional undercurrent, pushing viewers to confront their own discomfort with the normalization of such figures in positions of power. By punctuating his humor with moments of stark clarity, Colbert turned his segment into more than entertainment. It became a rallying cry against apathy and indifference. One striking element of Colbert's critique was his focus on how Trump and Greene manipulate identity politics to bolster their agendas. He explored how both figures rely on a rhetoric of grievance, positioning themselves as champions of an aggrieved base that feels left behind by societal progress. This strategy, Colbert argued, has far-reaching consequences, deepening societal divisions and fostering a climate of perpetual outrage. His analysis laid bare the emotional calculus that leaders like Trump and Greene employ to maintain their grip on power, revealing the sophisticated psychological tactics that underpin their political appeal. Colbert also highlighted the growing danger of political violence fueled by incendiary rhetoric. Without explicitly referencing past incidents, he painted a chilling portrait of a nation teetering on the brink of chaos, where words can quickly turn into action. This commentary carried a weight that transcended the typical boundaries of late-night comedy, forcing viewers to grapple with the potential real-world consequences of unchecked political extremism. Furthermore, Colbert's monologue delved into the fragility of public trust in institutions. He warned that figures like Trump and Greene thrive in an environment where faith in democratic processes and the rule of law has eroded. By spotlighting this erosion, Colbert reinforced the urgency of rebuilding institutional credibility, a task that requires both systemic reform and active civic engagement. Colbert's performance was a testament to the power of satire as a tool for resistance and reflection. It wasn't just an attack on Trump and Greene, it was a call for collective responsibility, urging citizens to reject complacency and confront the existential threats facing their democracy. If you liked this video, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Also, could you leave your comments below and tell us? What are your thoughts on Stephen Colbert's takedown of Trump and Greene on TV? We want to hear from you. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.